They wanted me to babysit my childhood bully's kids for free. Now she's crying on XX about what I did instead. I never thought my greatest revenge would come from a simple Facebook message. Hey girl, remember me from high school? I need a huge favor. It was Megan Williams' parent, the girl who made my teenage years a living nightmare. Now she wanted me to watch her 3 kids for a week for free. High school was hell because of Megan. She spread rumors I had STDs when I was still a virgin. She accidentally spilled bleach on my art portfolio the day before college submissions. She even created a fake Instagram account pretending to be me, messaging boys inappropriate things until my reputation was destroyed. The worst was my senior prom. After weeks of ignoring her torment, I finally had something good parent date with my crush Jake. Megan found out and convinced him I was mentally unstable and obsessed with him. He stood me up, texting that he couldn't handle my issues. I spent prom night alone, crying in my bedroom while my $300 dress hung unworn. 10 years later, I am a successful pediatric nurse. Megan, according to her desperate message, she's a mommy ordrit with 10K followers who needed someone to watch her kids while she and her husband went on a content creation retreat in Bali. It would be such a huge help, she wrote. The kids are super easy. Jaden, 7, has some behavioral issues. The twins, 3, are still in diapers. Will be gone 9 days. You are so good with kids from your job. Think of the exposure when I tag you. I stared at my phone in disbelief. The audacity to ask for 9 days of free childcare after everything she'd done without even acknowledging our past. No apology, not even a how have you been. So I made a plan. I'd be happy to help. I'd replied sweetly. Send me the details. I arranged time off work, telling her I was so excited to reconnect. For 2 weeks, I exchanged messages about the kids' schedules and needs. I asked thoughtful questions about allergies and bedtime routines. I even sent a photo of my spare room prepared for the kids. The night before they were leaving, Megan and her husband Thomas dropped off mountains of luggage, 3 overtired children, and 16 pages of instructions. They hadn't booked a return flight yet. Parent will decide based on content opportunities. As they headed for the door, I said, "Wait, parent, I forgot to tell you my rate." Megan froze. "Rate? This isn't a paid thing. I thought you understood the exposure would be compensation. $350 minus per adult and you per child." I said calmly, "That's my professional rate for overnight childcare. So $9,450 for 9 days, 3 children, cash or Venmo works." Her face contorted in shock. "That's insane. We can't afford that. Our flight is tomorrow morning." "That's unfortunate," I replied, helping her reload the children's bags into her Esbury. "I'm sure your parents or in-laws will understand the emergency." Or here's alwayscare.com. Thomas was frantically calling family members while Megan switched between begging and threatening me. "You agreed to this. You can't back out now. Actually, check our messages. I agreed to help part I never said for free. I am helping by offering my professional services at market rate." They eventually left with their screaming children and luggage. Their Bali trip was canceled. Megan's now posted 6 XX videos about the childhood friend who maliciously ruined her family vacation and destroyed her content schedule. What she doesn't mention is the 10 years of torment she put me through, or how she never once apologized. Sometimes revenge isn't about elaborate schemes. Sometimes it's just about finally setting boundaries and watching people face the consequences of their entitlement. I spent the week I'd taken off work on my own beach vacation instead. The resort had no kids allowed parent and it was absolutely worth every penny.